guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Jessica Fit Beauty. If you're new, welcome. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel, and when you subscribe, make sure that you click that little bell. That way you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you're coming back, welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over 3 new palettes that have hit the market recently that were just launched at Sephora in store this past week. If you guys want to see what palettes I have chosen to talk about and swatch, go ahead and watch. First up, we have the Nars Blanc de Sable Highlighting Palette, and Nars never ceases to amaze me on their beautiful packaging. It's so elegant and perfect. I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside this baby. Here is the palette. It is absolutely stunning. I literally, like, this is what sold me in the store. I think that it's perfect, it's elegant. Nars always does such good packaging. It's never miss with me on this one. I don't even want to swatch the palette. That is how I feel about it. Like, I just kind of want to leave it like this and never use it. I did swatch it in Sephora and it is absolutely gorgeous. I will show you guys swatches right now. But from left to right, starting with Rivage, Celle or Celle, and Embruns. This palette does retail for $49 at Sephora. It is a little bit more expensive of a palette, especially for the size. I mean, this is the size of my hand. You can see how small it is. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. And if you're really into purchasing a product that's more of a higher end product, and because you like the name and the packaging, then this is definitely for you. At only 3.4 grams per pan, as you can see, there's not a whole bunch of product in here for $49. So this has to be up to you whether it is a must. I definitely think it's a must. I would purchase it because I love things by Nars. I love the products. I think that they wear great, and I was really excited to see that they came out with a trio highlighter like this. So the verdict is still out on this. I have not worn it all day. I'm not sure, but I do think it is a beautiful palette, and it was a must for me. So you just have to decide if this is worth it or not. This is the Perfect Light Highlighting Palette. There are 4 shades on the inside. 2 are cream and 2 are powders. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. This is the light medium palette. Once we open it up, again, you can see it's just very, to me, I was a little lackluster at this. I felt like they could have changed the color of this palette. This does look exactly like their contour palettes. It does retail for $42. So again, it's a little bit more expensive of a palette for only 4 shades. Again, you get 2 creams and 2 powders. Total weight on this is 10.8 grams, so that roughly comes out to about 3 grams per pan. So again, this is a little bit more expensive of a palette. I think it is beautiful. I think it creates a very natural dewy look versus being super highlighty. So it just depends on if you want that more natural dewy look. This would be great over no makeup or just a BB cream to just give you that very beautiful looking glow. As a matter of fact, it is what I have on right now. So again, if this is a palette for you, I don't know. You're going to have to try it. For me, it was definitely a must. That's why I bought it. But again, I think the bust on this product, which is huge for me, is the packaging. I just think it's lackluster. It's a ho-hum. I highly suggest that if CoverFx makes another highlighting palette, that they take my advice and create something a little bit more with pizzazz to kind of bring it in, like they did with their cover drops, which have different looks to them, and foils, just to kind of indicate that there's something a little bit more exciting. All right, and the third palette I have to review today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerriero collab. Everybody has been going nuts over this palette, and I have to be quite honest, I love Nicole, and I was a little like, oh my god, a palette by Nicole and ABH, because I love Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. Anyway, this palette I think is absolutely beautiful. It's very similar to all of the other palettes that Anastasia puts out. Inside, it does have 6 shades of highlighter inside. We have Forever Lit, Glow Getter, 143, Kitty Cat, Forever Young, and Daydream. Quite honestly, these 2 shades here on the end, I don't think I would use except for in summer when I am tanner, or possibly on my eyes. I do have clients that I would use these on though, and they would be absolutely beautiful, or of course, my 8-year-old daughter who's already trying to dig her fingers in this. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and probably stick with these shades, but I will go ahead and swatch all of them for you so you can make up your mind on your own.
On my arm there are two swatches, the first one being the finger swatch and the second one being the brush swatch, so you can see the difference of how these swatch out.
The Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerriero palette does retail for $40, so it is not a cheap palette, but in comparison to the other two with only 4 pans and 3 pans, this definitely comes in packing some heat. So for me, this palette for the spring season is definitely a must. Alright guys, so that is it for this segment. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was a little bit of a bust or must. I have a hard time saying that I bust any of them because mainly I bought them, so obviously I love them. But I do want to give you guys the pros and cons of purchasing these palettes so you can decide, especially when it comes to that moolah, because Lord knows we want to choose the best thing that's out there. But if you're a huge collector of makeup and money isn't a factor, I say purchase all 3 palettes. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we'll be seeing you soon. Bye!